wonder if Sue will be in this morning, tracking my time. Off this car park bit. Doing the morning trek to work. It rained last night, looks like it's brightening up. See some people there some morning. What time is it? Hi Stephanie. Good morning Jane. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will, and I hope you do too. Let me get across this road. I pulled the card out this morning for a quick morning read, and I'm going to post it on the community when I get a chance at work or before I start. I won't tell you what it was. It was what I was talking about last night, but also check the number out. So I'll post that after this. And also when I went to New York, I think it was in 2019. For any of you that don't know, I got to go to, there's 2 Trump Towers in New York, but I went to one of them near, they're not that far from each other actually, right near Tiffany's. And when all the girls, we went with a load of girls and our mums, went in Tiffany's, don't get me wrong, I used to really love stuff like that, but I was a bit bored because we were in there for an hour looking at what they could buy, and I was waiting to just get out there and move forward, not knowing that there was another Trump Tower just like a door or 2 doors down or something like that, because I'd already seen one further up when we were coming out of Central Park at one of the entrances, and it was there, so I wasn't expecting another one. So anyway, or whatever that one was, and they came out and said, oh, don't tell Janine that we're about to walk past Trump Towers. And it was a time obviously that he was in which he hasn't really left if people haven't realised that already, but we went past, and one of the girls said, and these were a bunch of girls that had been friends since school and never parted, they were like, oh, tell her she wants to go in, just let her go in, because she's been studying Tiffany's for, oh God, I don't know, about an hour or so. So they said just give her a bit of time to go in while they all waited outside, because we were all on a sort of itinerary together with where we were going and what we were seeing. So they all stopped and started smiling because they knew that I'd get dead excited, because if you remember any of the pictures I put up at the time, there is a Trump guy who stands outside with a Trump mask on, and I had a picture taken with him, and I said, well, it's good enough for me. It wasn't really, but I had a picture taken of him. And then as we went inside, went up the escalators and all that, came back down the escalators. You know, in, I don't know if it was the same place as the one, you know, they were pointing at in The Simpsons, but anyway, my mum had bought me a little rucksack that I've still got, but she said, I'll buy you something from here, because she knew how much I was, you know, in support of this man. And when we went in the little shop there, because there was a little shop, there's probably bigger size ones and the different ones, but she, hang on a minute, hi Vicky, she's trying to turn the camera on, trying to turn the camera on. She got me this, so that's what I'm wearing to work. The other hat I had on the other day was my fella's, and I didn't like it. It looked weird, but I couldn't find this one, and I found it this morning. So, and it's funny that it's khaki, you know, the what do you call it, camouflage, because you know, soldier-wise, we are in a war for the people who don't know. But yeah, so that's the one I got, and it's a bit discreet. It's not like in your face. I think I've walked to the gym as well. So yeah, I'm on my morning walk to work, and like I said, I'll post the card that came out. I might as well tell you if you can't guess. I had 17 on it, and it was about going with the flow or letting things go, which is what I was talking about last night. It's obviously connected to my cards. It's divination, divine, you know, connected to the divine. Comes through so many different ways. Not that we have to use things, but I'm a visual learner. I also like to see it, which we do see it. We are seeing it now in the world, what's going on. Anyway, coming near to the road. So yeah, birds are singing. Still finding it weird because I keep thinking it should be darker at this time. Not that it's mega early now, but yeah, what time is it anyway? Yeah, I'm on time. I think it's about 6:41 or something, so I normally hit round here around that time to go up the little hill where I've got to go. I was going to draw last night, did it a little bit. The fella was doing some stuff. He was actually messing around with one of my pictures that I sort of did, and I think I showed it yesterday, where I was like, I'm not sure about that. And he said, let me have a mess around with it. So I give him that to have a play with. So yeah, so I'm nearly at work. Wasn't in yesterday. Got a long weekend this weekend because we've got Friday and Monday off, holidays, so we're doing something fun, like pictures I threw up in the community page of when we were at a festival last weekend. What was it last weekend? The weekend before? I can't remember. The other weekend anyway, and that was really fun. I'm hoping to do something. Well, I've been looking at doing something this weekend, so we'll see if we find it, but I'll show you that at the time if we end up doing it. But yeah, like I said last night, community page, people have got to remember to have a laugh and smile and to be grateful for what they have in their lives, grateful for everything really, because gratitude is everything. You know, like I always say, when you're focusing on stuff, if you're only focusing on the negative, or what you don't have, and this, that, and the other, that will come in. So there's always a silver lining to everything. Let me get away from this road. I think it's really easy for people to look at what they don't have than rather look at what they do have and be grateful. many different ways. Trying to just get away from main road. Oh. Hang on. Oh. No. Oh. I was just laughing at something I've just seen. I was trying to see what the name was on the side, but I'm not sure if it's the one I'm thinking it is. Oh no, it's not. It's just some construction, what do you call it, diggers and things, cranes and stuff like that. They have certain names on the side, and some of them have my surname on, which I just think is funny, because when we went to Wales, I know that was last weekend. Was it last week I went to? No, that was in the week when I went to Wales with my sister and the boys. When I was having a chat in the car, well, we were at the petrol station. I think on the motorway you see him a lot on the motorway actually. He did see it and said, "Oh, that's your name," and I said, "Yeah." So it just made me laugh. He was like, "Is that who you work for?" I was like, "No." Right, coming off the road now. Hey. I hope everyone has a good morning this morning anyway. I shouldn't say grand rising in the morning, because if you're still rising in the morning, you're still breathing, everything's okay, you should be grateful for that. But yeah, so see how work goes today. Can't really say Finn's been enjoying it at school because it's only the first week, but he seems happy going in with a new teacher. Apparently told my fella he's the best teacher in the world. And then when he asked him, he said he didn't. Well, that's what they do, don't they? Tell you one thing and then tell you another. But yeah, so that's all good. Last night I was going to get my press out, but I didn't, because I was just chilling, switched the TV on, and tried to get to bed a bit earlier than I normally do, because I start early. I start at 7, so, you know, and I've got to get changed when I'm getting, because I've got a top on that I use for the gym, in case I get a bit sweaty when I get there. But I did post a few posts yesterday as well, also on the rallies that are going on, you know, the Trump rallies, Save America. One was on Instagram, so obviously if you're not on that you won't be able to get it, I don't think, but you had to fast forward it to when he was speaking. Oh, it's so brilliant what's going on right now. But yeah, so that's quite fun. And also with the whole what do we call it, let's get my breath back, speaking to people and people getting in contact, different sources for you know, all about 17, you know, saying stuff matches up. And it was funny because my source got in contact, was like, "Oh my god, it's real," you know, and I was like, "I know," which is fun. So, got me a cup of coffee that I'm getting. And there's some channels I'll be looking forward to listening to this week who have gone to places, or off to places like Marrakesh. I know what I'm talking about if you know who's gone to Marrakesh and America, you know, doing like meet and greets and gatherings, and they are doing one in Manchester as well. I think they're sold out though, which is good because I said last night, when people connect the dots, when people start, you know, meeting, especially in the flesh, because that counts a lot, and putting all the stories together, because everyone is like a jigsaw piece in this. Nobody's not. You know, it all makes sense. But a lot of us who are on that as well, we're not worried about it. You know, where we are, what timeline we're on, whatever. It's just getting on with your life. You came here to live. So anyway, I better go, and I'll see you soon.